What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber Diatron. You see the thumbnail. So, aren't gangsters practicing self-hate? Like, I talked about the people just walking around with blonde hair, right? But, um, Boosie was on the Breakfast Club, and they just made it a whole gay interview, basically. Like, everything was about gay, 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 gay. But the caveat was, um, don't you think that you was a bad influence by, in your music, by things that you were saying? And but the other thing that made me think about it was, a lot of the negative behaviors that people glorify, you know, are quote unquote gangster behavior, right? So I gotta ask, are gangsters practicing self-hate? Which I would say absolutely, positively, yes. And here's the reason why. Um, Normally, your enemy looks like you, just like you. Different street, different neighborhood, maybe different colors, but, you know, same walk, same type of talk, same demeanor, same hairstyles, same uh same schedule, same mentality. There's no respect in it. Like, I'm doing it, this is what I do, but I'm gonna kill you for doing the same thing that I'm doing, because you know what I'm saying, you don't deserve to live doing the same thing I do. It's only, these streets is only big enough for one of us, right? So I got to get rid of you. So is that practicing self-hate? I would say yes. The aspect of poisoning, quote unquote, your community. You got people out here who are selling, you know, narcotics, drugs, for y'all don't know what narcotics means. If people don't know what narcotics means, rather. You're normally selling drugs and narcotics to people that look like you. You're buying it from people who don't look like you to sell it to people that look like you predominantly. And ironically, you have a fear of going in other territories and selling it to people who don't look like you, because, you know, deep down you scared. Now I could say that both ways, because you're not gonna see those other groups just you're not gonna see groups go in other groups or ethnicities go into other ethnic groups territories where there are people at and sell them narcotics, because that's like an automatic issue, right? But is it self-hate that you help poison your own? Because somebody's going to give it to them, so it might as well be me, right? Drugs are like a grocery store, right? You know, people are coming when they're hungry and thirsty. It ain't the other way around. I get it. But is that self-hate? You know, are you actually helping the community get better? Now, another thing is targeting families, right? Your family is off limit, but you target somebody else's family who's not even involved in these situations. So is it self-hate to say, you know what, not only am I going to go get you, I'm going to get your family members who have nothing to do with this. Now, if the family members have something to do with it, that's a completely different story. But if I'm just trying to send a message and I'm going through your family to do it, is that not practicing self-hate? Because that means your parents, your children, your siblings, nieces, nephews, cousins, grandparents, everybody's on the table, right? And you would be highly upset if somebody did it to your family, but you have no problem doing it to theirs, because, I don't like this person or these people because of whatever reason. So the gangsters practice self-hate. Now on top of that, and which, for me, it's like, do gangsters practice self-hate because they're jealous? And the reason why I have the boys in the hood Ricky thing, when it comes to people who are getting out of the neighborhood, who are going in a positive direction that's away from the negativity, there was a time where those guys in the streets commended that, and they facilitated that you stay on that positive path, and they shunned you away from going down the road of negativity. But there was a turn in that where people would target people who were going down the right path. So then it became, okay, it became more of a jealousy thing. I hate you because you actually might go somewhere in life, and I don't like that. But, if I can get rid of you, then maybe possibly I could go somewhere in life. And when I finally get on, and everybody else could get on, even though this person's not even in the lifestyle that I'm in. So you got to ask, is that practicing self-hate? To me, absolutely it is. Because when you go down, the line, all this, what positivity have the gangsters brought to the community? Seriously. Like what have they done that has made our lives so much better as a collective group of people? If you want to take that challenge, give me one thing, give me 3 things, give me 5 things. Let me know. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.